Now, when I read it, my brain said Annabelle. Hello, welcome back to another Freckles and Pumpkins YouTube video. If you are new here, I would super love if you hit the subscribe button to stick around and hang out with us. So today's video, I'm really excited about. I posted over on Instagram, for those of you that follow me over there, a little Q&A box for all of your burning questions. Anything that you want me to answer, anything went in the box. And I have them here and I'm really excited to answer them because I got some good ones and I got some stumpers and y'all had me really pondering. Just pondering everything. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna do them, but before we start, I went somewhere today. I went and visited some relatives about 2 hours away, and off the beaten road, I found this really dope coffee shop. It was called Witch's Brew Cafe. I got a cinnamon roll coffee and it tastes so good. And they had like the biggest menu I've ever seen. Like, I don't know if I'm just like sheltered or what, but they had the biggest coffee menu I've ever seen. And then on the side, they had a whole section just for fall flavors, like year-round fall flavors. It was amazing and I'm excited, but I'm gonna jump right into these, so let's do it. Let's start with, what is your earliest Halloween memory? So I have like bits and pieces of memories that, when you think back on childhood and like you can't remember it fully, but you remember the feeling and you remember the things. One of my earliest memories is every year, no matter what, my mom made scarecrows and she made them from scratch. We would use my dad's old shirts, we would go buy the hay, and we would make a scarecrow every year. And it was super fun. And I remember like raking the leaves and jumping in the leaves while my mom made the scarecrows, and I would go over and help make it. And then we would put it outside and my dad would get home from work and we would be like, here's our scarecrow. And we did it every year. Another memory I have is me and my childhood friend, we went trick-or-treating one year and our moms came with us, obviously, because we were like, maybe like, second grade, first grade. And my mom tripped. And my mom tripped bad. And my mom was like bloody. And we just kept trick-or-treating, like trying to find a house that could help her, like get her bandages. But like en route, everyone just thought my mom had like this super sick Halloween costume. Like it was so realistic, But in the end, we ended up finding a house and the lady was dressed as a nurse and she actually was a nurse and she like bandaged my mom up and it was super great. So those are like my two like first thought earliest Halloween memories. Okay, this one was hard. This one is, what spooky item would it be your dream to own? Now, when I read it, my brain said Annabelle. Upon further thought, I do not think that is the answer. I don't think that's the correct answer. So like spooky item, if we're talking like no dollar amount, I would love to have like Billy Loomis Scream mask from the actual movie. I would love that. I would love to have like the Michael Myers Halloween mask from the actual movie or Billy Loomis's knife. But if we're talking like, I have some money, I'm going out, what would I love to find? I love Joanna Parker stuff. I love it. I can't always afford it. I only have like 2 mugs. So that would be my second option there. Do you relate more with your sun sign or moon sign, and why? So my moon is in Aries and my sun sign is Taurus, and I think I 100% relate more with Taurus. I think if you think Taurus, I am Taurus down to the T. I've never really resonated with Aries. I've never really gotten along with any other Aries I've met. And that's that. Okay, this one was hard too, and I'm still kind of thinking about it, so you're gonna think this through with me. Jesus has bread and wine to represent his body and blood. What food drink combo would be yours? Okay, so for drink, I'm going to go with iced coffee. Iced coffee or Dr. Pepper. That's going to be my drink. For food, let's say sushi. Let's go with sushi and iced coffee. It's not a good combination together. It's not, but It's me. And you guys accept me for who I am. Okay, which Sanderson sister do you relate to most and why? So whenever I was little, I loved Sarah Sanderson. I loved her hair. I loved her dress. I loved her like goofy personality. And as an adult, I think that I am still mostly Sarah Sanderson, but like with Winnie sprinkled in, I think it's like a healthy combination of both now. I don't really resonate with Mary, but maybe like, let's do 80% Sarah, 20% Winnie. Maybe 50-50. Maybe we'll dial it back. I don't know, just swirl them together and that'll be me. But my favorite Sanderson sister is still Sarah. Now, when it comes to relating, I would say I'm a combination of both. If you had to pick Pumpkin Patch or Haunted House, 100% Pumpkin Patch. And here's why. Okay, I love me a good haunted house. I love going to King's Dominion Halloween haunt. I love going to Busch Gardens Halloween haunts. I don't remember what theirs are called. They're called something fun. Don't remember. But when it comes to a pumpkin patch, 1, pumpkins. Need I say more? 2, there's always cute little events, like cute little things to do with the kids, like face painting and like pumpkin painting and crafts, and I have kids, so I love me a good kid activity. And then the concessions. Our pumpkin patch always has apple cider donuts, and they are freaking delicious. They are my favorite thing. I love them. We look forward to them every year. We eat way too many every year and hurt our tummies, but is it worth it? Absolutely. Favorite Halloween costume you've ever done? So whenever I was little, I was a witch every single year. I don't know why. It's carried into adulthood a pretty good amount, but these last few years I've tried to do something different, and last year I was Lydia Dietz, and I really loved that costume. I got my wear out of it. I wore it like 3 or 4 times. I loved it, so that's one of my favorites. And then the year before that, I was Tiffany Valentine from the Child's Play movies, Chucky and Tiffany, and I got like the little heart boob tattoo and the leather jacket and the white dress, and I really, really loved that one. That one was really fun. My favorite horror series and my least favorite. My favorite is hands down the Conjuring universe. Nobody can take that universe away from me. That is my favorite, and I will die on that hill. My least favorite series, so don't come for me, I have never seen any of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. I just haven't. They've never interested me. I don't know. I've heard like bits and pieces about like who Freddy was as a person, and it makes me sad. I know that's stupid. I know it's so dumb. But I've never seen any of those movies, so I would say those are my least favorite. And then as of movies like I've seen that I just didn't really enjoy from like the horror genre, the Leprechaun movies. This one is kind of mean. Least favorite Halloween thing. I love everything, but I love the aesthetic of candy corn. I think candy corn is cute and adorable. I do not like eating it. I think it is disgusting. So my least favorite thing would be candy corn. And then maybe like, are circus peanuts a Halloween thing? Because if they are, I don't like those either. It also said movies, costume, and decorations. That's really hard for me. That's really hard. I guess I'm not a big fan of the Fortnite costumes, but that's because I don't play Fortnite. But I love little kids that wear them, and I love that they're doing something that makes them happy. So as far as costumes, I don't really have a least favorite costume. I just want everyone to wear what makes them happy. And like, if you put on like a sick Fortnite costume and you think you feel, I don't know, you feel like you look so cool, then I love that for you. So I don't think I have a least favorite costume. I retract my Fortnite costume comment. Movie, I'm gonna go back on Leprechaun. F the Leprechaun movies, not a fan. Decoration, anything with glitter. I'm not a fan of glitter. It gets everywhere, and I hate, my least favorite thing, the thing that makes me saddest, is when I go out and I find a cute decoration and it's covered in glitter. Done with glitter. Okay, what led you to create your Instagram spooky related content? So this account, my Instagram account, not this account. My Instagram account actually started back in like 2018 to 2019 when I was pregnant with my first son. I started it kind of as a mom account, like a pregnancy account, and I shared throughout my pregnancy, and that was great. And then my kids were born, and I kind of shared more like mom-related content, but I never really had like a niche. I kind of dabbled in like cottagecore aesthetic, but it was never really me. What I have always been and what I've always enjoyed is the darker things, morbidly inclined, if you will. So once I kind of just gave up, one day I just woke up and I was like, I'm not sharing things that I don't care about anymore. I'm going to share what I like. And once I started sharing what I liked, which was Halloween, October, fall things, my bugs, my little bugs that I have in resin, my ghost art on the wall, my spooky home, then people started caring. People started caring when I started being myself. And what myself is just a spooky girl at heart. And that's kind of how this account, or my Instagram account, came to be. What is your favorite Halloween aesthetic? Examples: vintage, scary, orange and black, etc. I love witchy Halloween aesthetics. Every time Michaels or Joann's comes out with a witchy Halloween line, I am over there like flies on you know what. I love witchy aesthetics. And I also love classic orange and black. Anything that really feels like nostalgic to my childhood, what my mom had, I love. And I think those are my favorites. Long one. What is your favorite color? Black. What is your favorite food? Sushi. My favorite place? My house, I guess. My favorite book? A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. It is a great book. Both of her books. She has A Flicker in the Dark and she has All the Dangerous Things. Both of them are amazing and I love them, and she has easily become my favorite author. And then what was the last one? Movie. My favorite movie is probably Trick or Treat. I know it's cheesy. I know it's older, but I love it. And it's one of my favorites. I also love Heathers with Winona Ryder. Heathers is one of my favorites. I've seen it like a million times. I'm trying to think what else. I like a lot of movies. Let's go with Trick or Treat, Heathers, The Conjuring. Anytime I'm like sick or sad, I put on The Conjuring and it makes my soul happy. And, ooh, Hocus Pocus. Your favorite thing about being a mom during spooky season. So I don't know how many of you know this. If you follow me on Instagram, you know my boys are spooky boys. They love Halloween as much as I do. Every time we get in the car, they ask for Halloween music when we're home. And I'm like, what do you want to watch? They want to watch Spookly the Pumpkin, okay? It's who they are as kids and it's who I am as a mom. And we fit each other great. So my favorite thing about being a mom during spooky season is taking them out and them seeing all of the things they love. They love pumpkins, they love ghosts, they love witches, and they get so excited when they see it in stores. And that makes my heart happy. I also love all of the events. There's so many more events geared towards children in the fall than any other season, in my opinion. So I love taking them to all the events, like the pumpkin patches, all of the like trunk or treats, all of the trick or treat events, all the fall festivals. I just love their joy. It makes me happy. It brings me joy. So that is my favorite thing about spooky season with kids. You're having a Halloween party. What snacks will be there? I am big on themed snacks. So they're all going to be very, very themed. We might have like little cauldrons with like candy in them. We might have like witch's brooms where you put the pretzel stick in the Reese cup. I'm going on Pinterest and I'm finding all of the Halloween snacks. The last question was my favorite thing to do during non-spooky season times. My air freshener just scared the crap out of me. And the answer to that is you can like 99% of the time find me at a bookstore. I don't care if I don't have money. I like walking through bookstores with a coffee. They make me happy. And you can also find me outside. Once it gets warm, I'm outside basically all the time. I love it out there. Like my backyard is what I mean by out there. Not, I guess out there, like the world, but I love it out there. Okay, so that has been my little Q&A video from all of the Instagram questions that I got. Thank you so much for submitting them, and thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you hit the like button on the way out because it helps me so much and it makes me love you so much. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Bye!